Hi, my name is TJ Johnson. I'm the owner of This Stage. I'm the Vice President of Marketing and Contracts at Universal Exploration Contractors, or just UEC. I'd like to thank you, Tesla, as potential investors for attending this presentation today. So without further ado, I'd like to take you on a little journey. Thinking it's probably a little sci-fi, but it's actually not. You're probably wondering, also, what is UEC and what do we do? Well, we want to go further. We want to go to Mars and beyond. We want to go to the furthest reaches of the galaxy. But I believe that starts with Mars and with you. What we like to accomplish is to build a colony on Mars with the capacity for 100 people. We want to build that colony in 20 years or less. Also, we would like to use your power pack technology to provide power to the colony. So you're probably wondering how we're going to get there. How are we going to carry the necessary supplies and the materials and the people? That's a good question, because we're developing a shuttle right now. Think NASA's space shuttle program, but bigger. That means bigger crew capacity, bigger engines, and bigger payload. It'll have the cargo size of a C5 Galaxy. And for those of you who don't know what the C5 Galaxy is, it is the largest aircraft in the United States Air Force. It's so big you could play a football game inside. And I'm not kidding. As for landing on Mars, we'll be landing at the Gusev crater. And if that sounds familiar to any of you, that's because the Spirit land rover was there taking pictures for NASA. So we know it's a viable option. It has a flat landing area. It's equatorial, so that means it has a much more favorable climate and weather patterns relative to the rest of the planet. Also, there's access to hot spring. Now, I don't know about you, but that sounds good right now. Now, for vehicles and materials, we're going to be developing our own rovers, our own trucks, and our own construction vehicles that we'll be carrying with us. We also will be using titanium as the primary material for building the permanent structures of the colony. Now, as for the Tesla Power Pack, we'll be using solar panels to capture the sun's energy. That will in turn transmit that energy to the power packs, and from the power packs, they will transmit that energy underground through transmission lines to the rest of the colony. Now, taking a look at the colony rough sketch, we've got the solar panels, the Tesla Power Pack grid right beside each other. The colony is a little bit further away, and those transmission lines are underground. That way they can stay away from the harsh climate of Mars. We have greenhouses that will have plants and trees to provide breathable air for the living quarters, and those are connected via ducts and walkways. We have a vehicle ops and maintenance station adjacent to the living quarters, and then adjacent to that is the landing pad for our spacecraft. Now, the cost estimate will be $50 billion over 20 years. That will be spent on vehicles and materials, necessary supplies, so that's food and water and other necessary items for the crew and people who will be living at the colony. That includes fuel, and that also includes man hours and labor. I believe this is money well spent, and I am very excited to be a potential candidate for this project. If you have any questions after the presentation, please let me know. Otherwise, thank you. Have a great day.